valuing inventory and material issues, LIFO, FIFO, and the weighted average methods. How do we come up with the value of closing inventory? And how do we price the material issues? In management accounting, there are various methods to value closing inventory and issues from stores. We have three main inventory valuation methods. FIFO, that is first in, first out. Materials are issued out of stock in the order in which they were delivered into inventory. Issues are priced at the cost of the earliest delivery remaining in inventory. We issue out those items which we purchased first under the FIFO method. And these items are issued out, but we have to price them at that price that was incurred at the time of their acquisitions. That is the FIFO method. The FIFO method represents fairly the inventory flows. The other method is the LIFO method. LIFO is last in, first out. The last items of materials received are the first items to be issued out. Meaning that the items remaining in inventory are the first which were produced or purchased. So here we issue out the latest purchases, and the items in inventory at the end of the period are those that were purchased first. The other method is the cumulative weighted average cost method. Now, the weighted average cost method calculates a weighted average price for all the units in inventory. The issues are priced at this average cost, and the balance of inventory remaining would have the same unity valuation. A new weighted average price is always calculated whenever a new delivery of materials into store is received. Therefore, fluctuations in prices are smoothed out, making it easier to use the data for decision making. How do we calculate the periodic weighted average cost? This method is only used if specifically mentioned in the exam question. Otherwise, the cumulative weighted average method should be used. To come up with the periodic weighted average, we get the cost of opening inventory plus the total cost of the receipts over the units of opening inventory plus the total units received. In other words, we get the total value of inventory at this time, at each time you issue, over the total number of units at hand at the date of issue. That is the weighted average price computation. That's how we come up with the weighted average price. One thing you need to know when it comes to inventory valuations is that the LIFO method is not allowed under IAS 2 inventories because it does not faithfully represent inventory flows like the FIFO method. In fact, the International Accounting Standards Board has noted that the use of the FIFO method is tax-driven, and it concluded that the tax considerations do not provide a conceptual basis for selecting an accounting treatment. The ISB does not permit the use of such inferior accounting treatments purely because of tax purposes. Therefore, FIFO is not a permitted method under IS2, though still some companies continue using it. This is Senior Hannington, your financial reporting tutor. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, share with those other friends as long as you believe that the content on my channel will benefit them.